Well, this night just keeps getting weirder and weirder. So, I was checking the tubes. They're in the area associated with the vertical oscillator and output, which is this transformer and tube right in front of it. As I'm going to pull out the tube, the freaking thing shatters in my hand. I've never had that happen before. Like I was saying, these sets are just so much fun to work on. These sockets just grip these tubes so tightly that, well, this happens. Plus, maybe the tube is bad to begin with. Now, what makes this even weirder is this tube type is a 6DR7. Now, if you've been watching my videos, specifically the one in the ICO, I think it was a 369 sweep generator from a week or two ago. This is the same tube in that set that was gassy and bad. I don't have any in my stash, but because I needed one for the ICO, I ordered some, and I ordered 3, so I happen to have some on hand. So I'm going to pop it in that socket, and boy, if I'm really lucky, this set might actually work, at least somewhat now. Alrighty, time for another test. Alright, that new tube is glowing. Delightful. Got sound. Wow. It's actually a picture of sorts. Huh. I was not expecting this to actually do anything. I'm going to hook up a real signal source, and wow, this could, that tube might have actually made this set actually work more or less. So I'm a little bit of a loss for words. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. Alright, I've turned off the overhead lights, so I've got the camera light illuminating the situation here. I have hooked up a digital converter box with an antenna going to that, and then this is hooked into the antenna terminals with this guy. Put the back on. I'm using the proper power cord. Got the tube back inside. Now again, I don't recommend you do this, but I've already checked the set out. The seller had it running. There's no way I would just take an unknown set, unknown condition, plug in and turn it on. That being said, let's see what we got. Let's see, I think I have this box set for channel 4. So switching it back for 3 or 4. I think I want 4. Hey, how about that? So we have sound.
We need you to play with.
Hey, damn.
Still playing games, Tony? Since when is music a game? Playing makes me feel good.
I think that's Jack Nicholson. An early Jack Nicholson movie. Not the greatest picture, but hey. Picture tube's plenty bright. Vertical horizontal. Well, hey, how about that? After all this time of wanting to get a working Predicta, I've got myself one. Now, I'm still going to go through when I have the time and go over and check out everything, replace all the electrolytics and paper capacitors. The cool thing about being at this state in the set, though, be it radio or TV, is once it's more or less working, you can replace just 1 or 2 or 3 components at a time, and then power it back up and make sure that you haven't done anything wrong and that it's still working, and in fact should be getting better and better as you go along. For instance, with this set, even though it's working, with the digital converter box, that should be a much sharper picture. There's a lot of static in there. So I'm sure some of those capacitors are leaky, or resistors have drifted off value, who knows what. But wow, this is better than I was ever expecting. I think that's enough for tonight. I hope you enjoyed these videos.